Hell, hell, I get registered today. I'm gonna play some of these documents. That was work. I got both sites up. I got YouTube and stick them up. I'm gonna close that down. I'm gonna get this open. Here we go. We went down there and talked to sheriff. When we went in the door, we walked up the window, and about 3 foot away is another wall with a sliding window that goes into the patrol room where the officers sit. Well, when we walked up here, you see Mr. Abbott from his neck down. You see his bed, and he's looking at papers. Well, he couldn't see us because the curtain was gone. So the curtain was right in front of his face. We couldn't see who was there. Well, we asked to speak to the sheriff, and well, before this gets started, if you look at one of my YouTube videos up here about they're smart, and it goes on and tells you. Now, this video was made a year ago, so that tells you how predictable Milliken is. If you listen to it, it goes on and there he says they're smart. It takes one hell of a smart person to fool themselves. And they take what you just said and stop you in the middle of a sentence and take what you just said and spin it into their own fantasies to make themselves look smart. Well, we went in there and talked to the sheriff, and this is what we got. That was the first question. What have you all done about this? Because I've been there, I took forms and forms, and I say you don't have the cover sheet, so I signed to him from Deputy Penland, and that's what Keith said. Well, he didn't even know what day it was when he did it. Well, what the hell, man? I signed it and dated it in front of Deputy Penland, and I went, damn, can't you do anything right? And they took me to the mental hospital. It kind of backfired on them, though, because after I had my car, I got out of the hospital. And when I got out, I had to go see a psychiatrist. Well, the psychiatrist I seen, Glenn Burton, she was over touring all them and had her own practice. And when they put me in Midmo, a mental health facility up there at a University of Missouri, Glenn Burton was the head senior psychiatrist. And she knew about Milliken, and there wasn't any reason for me to be there. And I got that down documented. And it was in 91, I think, when the last sheriff got her fired from her job, got a license taken away from her. Now, on one place, we went and talked to sheriff.
First off, we have a situation here where professional privacy, and I see a bunch of stuff on the internet, and from a professional standpoint, does any one of you have a tape recorder in your pocket right now? Yes, I do. You do?
Yeah, we took our tape recorder in there we would have proof of what we said and what they said to us. Exchange of information between us and them. For we'd have a record of what was said. They don't want no record. They don't want Highway Patrol coming down here with me. They ran a private investigator off from policeabuse.com, and he also does investigative work for district attorney in the United States. And kind of listen to how he's treated. What would you all do if you went to the sheriff's office? I've been assaulted, bones broke, bone in my eye, I got hit in the back of the neck, and it pinched my nerve. One of the bones is, it ain't broke, but it's dimpled. Got to work on my speech. But we want documentation of what was said. They wouldn't do that.
What's the purpose of that? So we can document the exchange. Document the exchange. Yeah. Okay. From the sheriff's department standpoint, there's enough documentation that this gentleman.
Okay, there's no documentation. How in the hell can we document something if it ain't happened yet? So they want to get me out of there. They don't want to talk. Cause this goes all the way back to 06. Or further back than that, a few months on told me going to discredit me. So I called the Attorney General of the United States. I even got emails from Barack Obama in here. Of course, all he said was they don't take care of the local government. But at least I talked, sent an email. This is getting ridiculous. We want to document what had been said.
Provided to show that we have taken reports. So if you're going to sit here and you're going to tape record our conversation with ill intentions and to put all of our information on the internet, I'm not going to stand here and be a part of it. So,
well, then why don't you leave? We come here to talk to the sheriff when he ain't got a word in edgewise. Because he knows if he talks to me, he ain't going to be able to lie. I'll ask him questions he knows. If he wants to get down to it, I ask him how many times he left the bar up here. I forget what his name, Marlena owned it. Anyway, how many times he's left there where 2 or 3 people says, man, he shouldn't be driving. And he's the sheriff.
take the tape recorder out of your pocket and turn it off and we'll continue, or you can leave right now.
Well, why don't you want anybody to hear what you gotta say? Why is it so secret? Why won't you let the sheriff talk? We didn't go down and talk to your freaking ass. We went down and talked to the sheriff. What the hell? Why don't he want to talk to me? Because he knows I know shit he...
It's up to you. Well, what is all that? It's up to you. Well, what is all that? It's up to you. Well, what is all that? It's up to you. Well, what is all that? It's up to you. Well, what is all that? Or you can leave right now. It's up to you. Or you can leave right now. I'm not going to stand here and be tape recorded for stuff that you know that's been turned in. And before this goes any farther, continue talking. It's going to work. Who would it take to get here and talk? Pocket, turn it off, and we'll continue. Or you can leave right now. It's up to you. Well, what is all that? I don't have anything to... It's up to you. Well, what is all that? I'm not going to stand. It's up to you. Well, pocket, turn it off, and we'll continue. Or you can leave right now. It's up to you. Well, what is all that? It's up to you. Well, what is all that? It's up to you. I'm not going to stand here. Stuff that you know. I'm not going to stand. I'm not going to stand here. Or you can leave right now. It's up to you. Well, what is all? It's up to you. Well, what is all that? It's up to you. Well, what is all that? Stuff that I'm not going to stand. It's up to you. So you take that. It's up to you. Well, what is all that? It's up to you. Well, what is all that? I'm not going to stand. I'm not going to stand here. It's up to you. Well, I don't have anything to hide, but I'm not going to stand here and be tape recorded for stuff that you know.
Then why the hell don't you leave?
Handled so that you can slander our department and our names across the internet. It's not going to happen. That's why I am today. I got will.
Yeah, how can you slander somebody if you're telling the truth? Right? How can you slander somebody if you tell them the truth?
And before this goes any farther, if you'd conversation, that's the option. The option is to turn off the tape recorder, continue talking, or you can leave right now. That's the option.
Why in the hell does the sheriff's department want to tell me what they've done? Now I got assaulted, I made reports, and the fuckers didn't do anything. That is like Rodney King. Police didn't protect him. They know about it for 20 years now. I'm tired of it. That shit's gotta end. I'm sick of it. Now, if I go there and hit my sister with a marshmallow, I'll go to jail. But she can beat on me all she wants. The hell with it. If the goddamn sheriff part don't want to do nothing, then get rid of the sons of bitches. There's Lexington this year. I'm I'm so pissed.
We're not going to get dragged into conversation. Because that's all you're going to do. You're going to leave right now. That's the option. We're not going to get. That's the option. The option is to turn off the tape recorder, continue talking, or you can leave right now. Right now. That's the option. Right now. That's the option. Continue talking, or you can leave right now. Continue talking, or you can leave right now. Right now. That's 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 the option. We're not going to get dragged into conversation. Continue to try to talk to us so that you can get your point across, so we're on tape, and that's not the way it's going to work. Who would it take to get your tape off? Because you know he's on cell phone. That's the option. You can turn it off, and you can talk to us, and we'll talk to you all you want to, or you can leave, because that's not the way it's going to work. Why? Because you don't want to say it. Option 1 or option 2. That's it. Well, my recommendation is, since I'm here, I'll just observe what you guys are talking about. We don't need to tape record it. I think you're better off just talking about it right now.
That's where we turned off the recorder and got shuffled out the door. They didn't want to answer my question. I wrote out a complaint form, or them intent forms, and I filled it out, and I watched the deputy throw it out of the car at Bomber Hill. But I got copies of all of them. I got copies of Padre's crisis line. Before I call them, I got phone records. I got phone records. Their ass is grass. No.